Good morning, high tides.
Yourself a merry little Christmas.
I'm Brandon with this week's broadcast. Hope all is well, because as sure as with the Bitcoin world, I want to make a pun, but it keeps changing on me. We live in exciting times where it has become possible to send money across the globe near instantaneously. We can create value out of nothing, and we are working towards a future that is decentralized. Many now see and use Bitcoin as a store of value and has become an investor's dream as its validity is projectly upward. When excessive optimism far outweighs normal rational expectations, crashes occur. It's predicted by Mr. Bernanke, the former head of Federal Reserve, that this will be the case of Bitcoin. Kenneth Rogoff, former chief economist, argued that increased efforts from governments to rein in virtual currencies could eventually contribute to a decline in speculative interest in the digital asset. Many nations around the world have outlawed ICOs, mainly China. The use of cryptocurrency has made people addicted to their phones, and now they're obsessed at looking at the rates of the currency. The main reason for Bitcoin's rise in popularity is its easy access it provides to invest. With various people predicting its failure, do you still have hope? Bitcoin might be changing, but you know what isn't? Kissing under the mistletoe.
In December, a tradition known as kissing under the mistletoe is celebrated by the Americans and Europeans. Some historians believe the connection between mistletoe and a kiss comes from the ancient Norse mythology. According to happier versions of the legend, Baldur, one of the Aesir gods and the son of Odin and Frigg, was killed by an enemy's arrow made of mistletoe. His mother, the goddess Frigg, cried tears on the arrow. Her tears turned into white berries that she placed onto Baldur's wound, bringing him back to life. Overjoyed, Frigg blessed the mistletoe plant and promised a kiss to all who passed beneath it. Mistletoe traditions have changed over time. For example, visitors kissing the hand of a host under the mistletoe when they arrived. Since then, traditions have grown a bit more personal. Today, any couple caught standing underneath the mistletoe should prepare to pucker up.
Kissing under the mistletoe sure is beautiful. But you know what else is beautiful? The harmonious voices of the chorus and the relationships they've built.
I was scared of winter in the dark. My name is Sylvia Sierra. I am a 10th grader.
My name is Gabriela Gradero, and I am in the 11th grade.
My name is Tylee Hooker. I am in the 12th grade.
I'm Eddie. I'm a senior at Beach High.
My name is Victoria Nava. I am a sophomore and I've been in chorus for 2 years.
Chorus has affected my relationship with Beach High, as in being one of the first clubs that have made me feel like I belonged in school. When I was new to the school last year as a sophomore, I had barely any new friends, and I met Eddie, who is the treasurer of the club, and he told me about it, and that's where I met all the friends that I have now, and it figured out for me a passion of mine, which is singing.
I would say that chorus has affected me greatly to the point where originally when I first started school here, all I did was come to school, went to classes, and went home. And now with chorus, it gives me something to do with my time, and I very much enjoy it.
My life would be really, really different without chorus. I mean, it's one of the clubs that really matters to me, and one of the clubs that has brought me to meet the people that I met today. So if I didn't have chorus with me, I wouldn't have met amazing people. I wouldn't have the opportunity to go to places, to compete, to figure out what I want to do with my future.
From being in chorus and all the things that I've done with both my fellow chorus mates and friends within chorus, it's made me want to go into music, study music, and become a music teacher.
Chorus has for sure affected my path that I want to go on. I want to do more singing than I used to. Now I want to sing a lot more because I enjoy it a lot more because of chorus.
It's been very significant considering last year I've met a few people, but now in chorus I've known more.
Chorus has definitely had a significant experience for me at Beach High because it's a really fun class, and it's honestly like the highlight of my week.
I look up to Tylee Hooker.
Chorus is fun. My regular classes make me want to kill myself.
He's like a senior this year, and I look up to him in chorus because he has a beautiful voice, and he's like always on top of his stuff, and he's just like, he's like an older brother.
It's hard to pick out anyone in particular because everybody has such good characteristics, and everybody's so hardworking and mature and responsible, and it's just really a great environment to be in.
It's not the BS that you think it is. Chorus might seem uninteresting to you, but if you really like singing and you like being part of a big old family, this is the place for you. Like, not everyone's going to be a soloist, but that's not the point. The point is just to make music and have a good time.
Something that I want people to know is that we are open to anyone who can sing, anyone that wants to sing, anyone with talent.
Don't piss off Miss Jet. Don't piss off Miss Jet.
Oh man, chorus sure is amazing. But December is not just about the holidays. Let's look at memorable events in December.
December was the birth and death of the man who revolutionized the way we see television today. He was the owner of one of the best amusement parks in the world. Yes, you guessed it, Walt Disney. Walter Elias Disney, also known as Walt, was born on December 5th, 1901 in Hermosa, Illinois, and died on December 15, 1966 in Burbank, California. He and his brother Roy co-founded Walt Disney Productions on October 16, 1923. It became one of the best-known motion picture production companies in the world. Walt was an innovative animator and created many cartoon characters you might recognize today, such as Mickey Mouse, Pluto, Donald Duck, Minnie Mouse, and more. Some of these characters were original and some were adaptations from books. Walt won 22 Academy Awards during his lifetime and was the founder of theme parks such as Disneyland and Walt Disney World. He has brought lots of pleasure and joy to young and old. He once said, "All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them." We keep moving forward, opening new doors and doing new things because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths.
In the morning of December 7th of 1941, a horrible tragedy took place over the islands of Hawaii, Pearl Harbor. A fleet of Japanese planes flew over the island of Pearl Harbor American battleships. They dropped bombs on the ships, leaving all personnel to wake up to the sound of planes roaring over them and planes hitting their ships. The Allied forces were surprised and were not ready for the invasion. The Japanese planes were zero fighters and very fast and maneuverable for its time, making it hard for US soldiers to shoot down. While it was hard to take down, approximately 55 planes were shot down, while most of the other Zero planes operated a kamikaze strategy and flew over towards the ships, landing them with a suicidal blow. When the invasion was over, the Japanese forced the Americans to take place in the war, making the US to create the first atomic bombs to drop them over the cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, leaving Japan to surrender and end the war in 1945.
John Winston Eleanor Lennon, more commonly known as John Lennon, was an English singer and songwriter whose career spanned from 1957 to 1980. He is most famous for his career as a member of the Beatles and his role as their lead singer. On December 8th, John Lennon was murdered on his way to his Manhattan apartment at 10:50 p.m. The gunman, Mark David Chapman, shot him in the back 4 times, and Lennon was soon after rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead at 11 p.m. Lennon's wife, Yoko Ono, told the public that a funeral would not be held for Lennon and was cremated at Ferncliff Cemetery.
His ashes were scattered around Central Park, and the Strawberry Fields Memorial was created in his honor. His work with the Beatles and his music as a solo artist regarded as some of the best music to date. He wanted nothing but the best from humanity, and we should all feel the same way.
Wow, those events sure are crazy. But you know what else is crazy? It's our last day at Beach High 2017. From Beach Film News, happy holidays to all.